night for us against a young team that competes and plays, as hard as any team in the league. And you don't beat a team 3 times in a matter of a week very often. So for us to come out, given the circumstances, we didn't make any excuses. We just went out there and played our ball and competed as best we could, and luckily we were able to get the win.
Andy Larson, Salt Lake Tribune.
Mike, you told the broadcast that it felt like it was maybe even a bigger deal than what's been reported in the plane crash or the plane incident. Kind of what happened? Can you kind of tell us what happened in those minutes that you described, and kind of why you guys were as nervous as you were? Because we saw the photos of what happened to the plane, and it is pretty crazy.
Well, yeah. For the group of us, I think it was me, JC, Joe, and Mie, Favors. Like, we're all kind of right there in between both wings of the plane, and all of a sudden it felt like there was an explosion. Like, literally, that's what it sounded like for most people on the plane. Like we hit something big, and the plane immediately started to bounce and then just started tilting to the left. And people in the back of the plane said they saw flames, and people in the front obviously didn't know what was going on. And immediately, altitude started to drop a little bit, and we started like looking down and wondering what just happened, and nobody knows. Everybody's just quiet. We're just in shock, and it took the pilots probably 5 to 10 minutes, probably about 10 minutes to go through everything and go through their checks and kind of get back to us and let us know what was going on, because it was obvious that something was really wrong with the plane. It felt like the plane was breaking apart in midair. So for us, we, for, like I said, for 5-10 minutes, it felt like just complete helplessness. So, we're thankful it wasn't as serious as it could have been. But it was scary.
All right. That's all the time we have with you, Mike. Thank you. We appreciate it.
Mike Conley, not talking a ton about the game tonight, providing some more insight into what happened with the plane issues yesterday. That sounds horrifying, absolutely horrifying.
It's always interesting when you get the detail, right? When you hear that they felt a bump, a huge bump, like they hit something. He used the word explosion. And then when the wing tilts and guys in the back of the plane can see flames, I mean, that is way more dramatic, right, than just what the pictures show. And seriously, while he's talking, I just am, that makes this win that much better.
Yeah.
Because that's quite an ordeal.
That's more than just a little turbulence.
No, for sure.
That's more than, that's flames, explosions, tilting, feeling like the plane is coming apart in midair. That's horrifying. And you don't know, it's birds probably. You think, well, what else could have happened? That's nuts.
Man, I'm so glad, right, that it ended well, and that everybody can kind of tell the story, because man, that was actually pretty breathtaking right there.
Yeah, and I'm